Pisces, welcome to this just-in-time tarot reading, and if you are seeing this, Pisces, trust that there is a message for you, and that message starts with a personal issue reaches resolution. And it's the full moon in Cancer card. So Cancer energy can be very emotional, it can be very intuitive. So it could be that something that has caused you high emotions, or you've really been on that emotional roller coaster, is coming to completion. It's coming full cycle here. It's the full moon energy where things hit their peak, and then of course we move into the waning energy where things dissipate. Okay, so a personal issue reaches resolution. That is a beautiful omen there. Let's go to the Oracle of the Angels and see what we have. I am creator. Okay, so there could be something that you've been trying to create or manifest here. I am creator could mean that the way to move beyond this personal issue here is to really move into magician or alchemist mode. Now that would look like maybe communicating something that maybe you've been holding back on, that's going to shift the way here. It may mean, following through with some kind of greater action to unlock the potential here. It feels like you have the ability to transform your reality in some way. Like the magician is this energy that can turn base metal into gold. And whenever I see the cards that are about being the creator, it's definitely tuning that energy. Pisces, let's go to the tarot. And we have the Hierophant. Okay, this is Taurian energy here. Now, this is playing out in one of your major commitments in your life. Now, that could be a work career or a formal course of study, or of course, relationship, usually de facto or marriage. So we have a situation here of an issue within that area. Now, usually the Hierophant is asking you to really... It's challenging what you have committed to, and it's really asking you, is it still in alignment for you? Because you have changed, you have evolved, and maybe the situation was chosen or committed to from a previous version of yourself. So this is a critical point of change. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean throwing it out, but it would look like you getting on the same page if this is a relationship committing to growth, if you think you can do that. If it's work career, it's asking you to think about non-traditional paths here, about maybe going your own way, because this usually indicates that the commitment is quite traditional or formal, and maybe you're having a spiritual awakening or awakening to your true spiritual or creative nature here. So we have an important point of change in a commitment. It's causing high emotions, it's becoming a personal issue, and you have this feeling of being able to create something new, to transform your reality, to live from that place. And the Four of Swords is here, and you are contemplating leaving this. Three of Swords is here, which is the severing of ties, and I think that is what you are thinking about, but you're unsure how to go about it and what that would look like and how to set yourself free and how to make that decision. I think you might be getting ready to communicate that with the Ace of Swords I see down there. It's like you're trying to get a plan together here. Okay. And the Seven of Wands, yeah, because you've been struggling for some time in this situation, and maybe you've also put in a certain amount of fight for making this work. But when I see the Seven of Wands, I ask, what would happen if you stopped putting in the energy, if you were the one that stopped pushing and you just let go? Would the other person step up, or do you think it would just start dissipating? This is always my card of the pushing uphill and being asked, is it worth the fight? And, are you, is it really what you're wanting for your future going forward? Okay. Sometimes the Seven of Wands can mean there's other factors, other energies, other parties, or other circumstances that are also weighing in on this also. And Moonchild, yeah, I just get this feeling of you having this kind of awakening, okay? It could be a sensual awakening. It could be spiritual awakening. It could be, you know, you wanting to, you know, feel that freedom. The moon child's got this kind of flower power energy to me, where it's like we feel back to how we were as a teenager or before we had all this accountability, responsibilities. And it doesn't mean to say you should just run away from all those things, but there are situations that suppress us too much. And I think that you're really being called to open up this nature again. This is the moon energy, again, that really talks about your intuitions and where you're being called and guided to. And it's asking you to look at the undercurrents and, you know, maybe you've been having this kind of secret internal life here. It's time for you to actually make that reality. And I am creator, like you absolutely can do that, Pisces. And the Six of Cups is here. Now, this can be, look, you know, sometimes it can be a reconnection energy, so I'm not going to rule that out. But for me, this is an energy of the nostalgia, what we've just talked about, when we were free, when we were joyful, when things were good, and you're thinking about those memories and you're thinking about those times. And you really have to think, well, can you get that back in the situation? Or do you have to move through the Three of Swords, the severing of ties, to create something new? Well, divine wisdom is moving through you to really guide you here. That for me would be like a high priestess energy, where it's asking you to really follow your true intuition. I'm going to do one more. I've got the Three of Pentacles here, and the Three of Pentacles is an energy of, you know, building, creating what you really want for your manifestations. I do see that there is a possibility for you to resolve this with the Three of Pentacles and the Six of Cups and the resolution card coming out. But again, it's going to really take truth and clarity and getting on the same page here and growing together. Or if it's in work career, you know, seeing if there is a pathway here for you to actually you know, maybe have more creative input, that type of thing. It's not going to work from its current model, okay? That is what I'm seeing. So I would definitely hash that out. And if not, then it would be moving through the Three of Swords. But the Three of Pentacles has come through to say, hey, you know, you might be able to rebuild here. You might be able to come back together in synergy and harmony in this situation. So that's what I have for you, Pisces. I hope that gave you some clarity, guidance, and insight. If you would like a personal reading, please do follow the first link down below to my website to check those out. And if you're wanting daily readings, you can follow me on Instagram, and do be checking my stories for my shout out for when I do personal card pulls for followers. I do that from time to time. It's coming up soon, but you'll need to be there and checking. I'm just wishing you all the love and magic, Pisces. Bye for now.